Hey there. Alright, so today we're going to be working in Tableau to create a Gantt chart for one of our errors projects. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and load the app. And once I do that, I'm going to pop over here to the left to locate our file type. I'm going to click Excel because that's how my data set's saved. And the title of my data set is Gantt Chart for this example. And once I select that, I'm going to click Open. And alright, so now we have our data set sourced from my desktop into Tableau now. And I've already pre-screened my data set before importing it to Tableau. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to bop over to Sheet here. And probably going to go ahead and title my Gantt chart, which is the title of my project, which is R and R Minority Project. There we go. Alright, so let's start populating our sheet here to create this Gantt chart. The first thing we're going to do is throw actual start in the columns row here, and then we're going to throw tasks in the rows row here, and then we're going to throw duration into the size window and phase into the color window. And I'll explain a little bit about what each one of these does in just a second. But let's go ahead and set up our graph here, or our chart. So with year, I'm going to go ahead and select exact date using that drop down arrow there. And then looking at our tasks, we can see that some of our meetings are out of order. The final report shouldn't be in the middle, it should occur at the end as the final report. So to make that change, we're going to go to tasks up here at the row and click this down arrow. And then we're going to go to sort, and we're going to select field. And then in this first drop down menu, we're going to select actual start. And in the second drop down menu under aggregation, we're going to select minimum, and then we're going to hit OK. And alright, there we see we've kind of mapped out the flow of events as they have occurred based upon our tasks and our dates and times that we've indicated in our data source with our actual start and actual end times, as well with our other information that we've indicated. And alright, so now we're going to kind of try to customize our Gantt chart now that it's essentially appeared in Tableau here. And to do that, we're going to go to first we're going to go to standard, and then we're going to select entire view. That way we're able to see the Gantt chart in its entirety using the whole screen rather than just half the screen. And then I think I'm going to edit the colors here, using this drop down menu with phase in the right corner here. I'm going to select edit colors, and when I do that, I think I'm going to make the final report red and the survey creation green, and then I'm going to click OK, and we see our colors change there. Let's see, what else can we do? I'm going to populate our tooltip here. I'm going to do that by bringing over some additional information. So throw in our progress here, so we'll be able to see which tasks are completed and which tasks are still in progress. And I'm going to also include the end time here in the tooltip. Let's also customize that by allowing it to display our different end times as well as our start times in our x-axis here. Let's go to format. And when we do that, I'm going to go up to this 3 lines here, see what that does. And it brings up some grid line options. I'm going to select columns once I've done that, and I'm going to use this grid lines drop down arrow here and select a bold grid line. And once I've done that, I'm going to click off of it. Let's see if it changes color there. There we go. There we go. All right, so and the grid lines will help us kind of orient ourselves to when things start and when things end. But there, if we scroll over a particular event, we'll see that we have the actual start date, the actual end date, and the name of the phase, the task. Oops, looks like I have actual end already in there, so I'm going to pop that out. There we go. And then we see that we have the type of task progress and the duration that's taken to complete the task. All right, that is how you create. Let's throw one more into our tooltip there. All right. There we go. That is how we create a Gantt chart using Tableau. Cheers.